Yeah, I'm laying on the couch.
I don't want every belt came with the shoes. I don't want every title, I never lose. Clearance and cleaning out. Make moves and we clean the house. Long live the legends of every profession, is that what we scream about?
If you're an employer and you're looking to hire an employee and you kind of think about hiring me, don't do it. Because all I'm going to do is fuck up your company. You have a better chance at surviving on a U.S. naval base in Hawaii in 1941 than having me work a regular 9-to-5 job and not have me scheme. Number one, first place I ever worked in my entire life, I worked at my high school for my football team. I wasn't in high school, I was in college. And basically what I did there was pretty much set up everything and be a coach's assistant. I ain't do shit when I was there. We had about 5 hours of me actually being there and helping them out. I would say about 30 minutes of work. The other 4.5 hours, I ain't do shit. I just sit there and do absolutely nothing. My second job, I worked as a gym attendant in college. I was supposed to be swiping people's IDs to make sure they have a membership at the gym. I was supposed to be cleaning towels. I was supposed to be making sure the gym was clean. I did probably, I'd say 2 out of 3 of them shits. I'd clean the towel and I'd make sure the gym was clean. As for swiping IDs, you on the college campus, all this tuition you paying? Fuck it, come inside. I ain't give a shit. What are you gonna tell me? Oh, you're letting too much people in the gym. Technically, you're supposed to if they don't have any membership. But if you're paying tuition, I don't need you to pay an additional $45. The first 2 semesters I was at school, I ain't pay for no gym membership. Why? Because I assumed it was with the tuition. Oh, I'm sorry, we paying $5,000 to come to school. An extra $45 in that fucking tuition. Oh, wait a minute. You can't use the gym. That's off limits. You're only here for your education. Fuck out of here. Number 3, I worked at Dollar Tree. Now granted, Dollar Tree wasn't a great place for me to go. I was a retail stock employee. I had to work overnight. And then I had to switch my shift to the daytime because my parents were complaining. But at the same time, I was kind of complaining because why would you call me at 3 a.m. in the morning talking about, yo, can you make it by 3? Motherfucker, you called me at 3:03. How am I make it by 3? You jackass. So whenever I'd work overnight, I had to do this other bullshit where it'd be some super shift. They had many times where I'd be working from fucking 12 a.m. straight until 8 a.m. when it was supposed to be a 3-hour shift. Like how the hell I end up staying all this extra time? They even had a time where I was at fucking work. Some other people just decided to show the fuck up and they sent me home like I wasn't on the schedule. My schedule was from 2 to 6. I showed up at 2. I ended up leaving at 4 because they talking about 3 other fucking motherfuckers done showed up. If 3 other motherfuckers done showed up, they're not supposed to be there. Send them motherfuckers home. So you know what I did? I took a chapter out of day book. I started showing up during the daytime when I was even on the schedule. I show up at 12 p.m. on a Monday. The schedule was made on a Sunday. I walk inside. I told the manager what up, clock myself in. They never noticed until about 4 or 5 hours into the shift. Like, wait a minute. Who assigned you to be here? I say myself. Fuck that. 4th job I worked at the airport. Now this one, I was scheming 24/7. I'd eat food off the motherfucking plane after they put it in there. See, basically it's an unwritten rule, but when the plane comes back, you can take the food off of the plane that's already there because they're gonna ultimately throw that out. What I do is when they put the fresh food in there, I take that shit. Why? Because the motherfucker fresh. I know you just made it. I don't give a shit if somebody's on their way to Dubai and their kebab ain't there. There was supposed to be 2,800 kebabs, but there's only $27.99. Fuck you, I was hungry. My shift was from 1 to 9. That was my shift. Then they had different times where they had 1 to 10. They had shifts where it had 2:30 to 11. They had shifts where it was 2 to 11. You know what the fuck I used to do? Stay until 12. Was I working until 12? No. I would sit outside or I'd sit inside, go somewhere, take myself a nap, wake up and get paid for free. I did this for about 5 months. I remember I got a written warning about it. It was supposed to be a final warning talking about you're stealing time. You should be fired. I looked at the manager like, you not gonna fire me? That's on you because I'm fixing to do that shit again. I remember he used to always watch me stay, but then I knew his schedule too. He was supposed to be done at 10 as well. So if you still here, motherfucker, I'ma still be here. Because if you getting paid overtime, shit, I'll be damned if I'm not. I did it for a whole month straight and then I handed in my papers of resignation because I said, fuck that, I want to do comedy. And my 5th and current job right now, I'm working at the Marine Park. I'm renting out bikes. And guess what I'm doing? I'm supposed to be out there helping people, giving people bikes. I'm supposed to be pulling out like 6, 5 of them shits. I only pull out like 2 and 3. There'd be times where customers would show up talking about, oh, do you have this bike? Nah, we don't got it. knowing I got like 7 in the back. But fuck you, I ain't trying to work right now. I'm chilling. I'm trying to use this Wi-Fi that I'm not supposed to be using. You know what's even funny? I had about this week, I'm working 4 days. I'm only supposed to be working 2. But because one guy quit, I had to work extra. I'm supposed to be closing at 8:30. It's about 6. I'm tired of shit. Guess what the fuck I did? I closed. Did I clock out? No. I went to my house. I chilled. I came back at 8:30. Went to the machine, punched myself out, and left. Is it the wrong thing to do? Yeah. I'm a nice guy. I am. But I've always been a bad dude. I'm not a good guy. Listen, here's just a heads up to all future employees. If you're gonna hire me, fire me immediately. Because I'm not made to work these jobs. This is why I know I wasn't put on this planet to work no regular job. I can't be in the office. I can't be in no field. I can't do none of that shit. I gotta be me. I gotta get paid for being fucking me. Cause I can't work these regular jobs. At one point, I could be a fucking accountant doing all of this shit with numbers all day. I could be a consultant. I could be a fucking lawyer. But at one point, when I had enough of the shit, I'm gonna start cutting corners and making it work for me. Dude, like, if I was a chef in a restaurant and I'm working in the back or I'm working at a hibachi place where they cooking the food in front of you, I'm gonna stop cooking for people. I'm legit gonna start cooking my own plate and then put down the shit like the DMV talking about I'm going to lunch. You could be sitting there for 45 minutes waiting for your food. I'm be over here fucking flipping everything. And once I'm finished, all that sushi and shrimp and all that other shit that I done cooked up, I'm putting it on my own plate. I'm lowering whatever the hell they might have there. If they don't have anything for me to lower, I'm gonna write on an index card, put that shit on the table, talking about I'm going to lunch. Oh, you're hungry? Sounds unfortunate. Hey man, that's just how I fucking live my life. I'm an asshole. I know I am.